This is the new G3 Panamera and Porsche has launched it in India at a price of 1.7 crore. Now up front, it's a wider, sportier nose with these bigger lights. The grille gets this interesting lip here, which makes it look more sporty. And around the side, the suspension is now new. It's a 2-chamber air suspension, and it also gets 2-valve damping. Both put together, the car rides a lot better. Now 20-inch rims with 275 tires up front and 315s at the back. There's an interesting grille here that looks like it's come straight off the Taycan, and of course that's the second part of the air curtain that channels the air around the tire. Towards the rear, this pillarless look here for the rear door carries on till the back, so glass on glass. And as you come to the rear, you see Porsche is now standard connected lights with a bar of red light running all the way from one side to the other. But I just love how this Porsche logo is there in 3D. And then there are these exhausts, and of course they're the real thing. Now practicality is part of the Panamera's appeal. 2 rear seats and a 494-litre boot. It's quite wide and easy to load, but there's no spare tire and not even a space saver. Porsche will give you an extra spare, but that's going to eat up a lot of space here. So typically Panamera cabin divided into 2 by this center console, which is almost horizontal. Absolutely love that. And the screen, the new screen is slick, it's quick, and you get a lot more features now. Up front, tachometer in the center, again typically Porsche, although this is a digital instrument panel. And this one here, of course, doesn't have a hood, it's hoodless. It's so bright and clear that you don't need that. Sporty steering wheel from the Taycan, and of course a boost button here. You press that and you get 20 seconds of boost from the engine, which is always nice. The gear lever is shifted here for easy use, and after using it on the Cayenne, yes, it is pretty practical and easy to use here. It also frees up a lot of space, so you get space for your phone, a phone charger here with some fans, USBs, 2 cup holders, and at the back a bit of an elbow box which isn't too deep. Now this may be the base Panamera, but even here the fit, finish and quality just seems to be getting better and better. This leather here, double stitched in red, this mesh, this metal mesh running around here, the way the red leather merges with this, again double stitched, piano black, real chrome buttons. It really is nice to touch and feel, and does feel like a really high quality car. Now an extremely sporty seating position as always. Good support for your thighs and for your back. Nice bolsters here. But on this one, you can also get electric adjustment for the backrest. This backrest moves forward and back. And you can also adjust this thigh support. You can extend it or push it back from this button here. What rear seat passengers also can get is a rear screen. And there's navigation, media, and also some interesting settings for the rear. For the back, there's a bit of place to put knickknacks, 2 USB-Cs, and then this interesting set of cup holders which opens in a quite unique manner. It's pretty cool. So you can use seat memory for the seat for this electric adjustment, and this vent here can be adjusted with your fingers, unlike that one that needs to be done from the menu. So 353 horsepower and 500 Nm from this V6. In the past, some of Porsche's V6s haven't been that explosive in their performance. They've had to wait a bit for the performance. You have to put your foot down. But this here is exactly the engine you get in the Cayenne. And after driving that, I can tell you this one is really something. Couple of interesting details. These 2 intake runners taking the air, cold air from a head here. And that here is a strut brace to keep the front of the car stiff when you really want to drive quick. Also, so nice to see that they tell you exactly the oil to use if you need to top it up during a journey. And that's not something all manufacturers do. You're often looking for what oil is in the engine, and I think that's great. As with many of Porsche's models, the Panamera has progressively been getting better and better. Sharper looking and more attractive on the outside, more luxurious and comfortable and better equipped on the inside, better riding, and the performance from the V6 is also much stronger now. Looking for a 4-door sports car? This is where your search starts.